wow of the entire day. It should be a today's special. With Marilyn Miglin in the house, we are giving you the opportunity to try 18 of her fragrances, several of which are only and exclusively available here at HSN in the rollerballs.
Isn't this amazing?
Incredible.
And now you can try all of them.
Yes.
And you can even mix them, and guess what? You'll be so unique.
That's a very good point. Custom your own fragrance. So where shall we begin? Do you want to go through the list?
I think that's a good idea.
Sure, every single one of the favorites that we have. I mean, the collection is amazing, and I love this one. So I had a little hand in helping to put this together. So start with Pheromone, the classic. We have then Destiny. We have Destiny, the other favorite one, Destiny Blue, which is a little bit of a marine sea note add-on to that. We have, and then in the Pheromone line, we have Pheromone Breeze, which is a beautiful citrus, gives you a little bit of a citrus burst. We have Pheromone Desire, Pheromone Jasmine, which is that beautiful jasmine blossom, which is, what, $16,000 a pound for jasmine these days?
No, more like 90,000.
So, and then Pheromone Midnight, which is seductive and really sexy. Pheromone Musk, which is made with white musk. Pheromone Pearl, and then Hot Pheromone Red. And then with Sillage, which we just talked about, 112, which is a really classic.
And that's a perfume, and they don't make them that
romantic
way any longer.
Bombshell, which I think the name speaks for itself, right? We have Foti Tiang, which is an ingredient.
That's Amy's new favorite, isn't it?
Guilty Pleasures, which we all have at least one or two or three. Gypsy, and I think, did I miss one? Sensual Amber. I think I got, I mean, look.
Good job.
Can you imagine?
18
going through,
different fragrances, you get them all. You don't have
and
to
how much are they?
The whole, look at this, the whole collection is only 40, wait, I have to double check this. $49.95 for
isn't that
all
amazing?
Of that?
And they're all roller balls. So they last long. You've got your own little, each one of them, you can travel with them.
That's what I love. And they don't spill, they don't, you know.
Nobody can take them away. They can't confiscate them.
That's a great point, actually. You travel so much, I didn't even think about that.
And they take your things away.
Oh, so frustrating. But, you know, back to Pheromone, which is obviously where this whole legacy began. Isn't, like, the actual perfume itself, like, hundreds of dollars a bottle?
It is $600 an ounce for the perfume. And we are one of the only fragrance houses that still makes perfume.
Wow.
Because it's so costly.
And you get lots of different variations of the Pheromone in this 18-piece collection.
We do. There's Pheromone, Breeze, Desire, Jazz. There's 5 of them.
The base has been so good. The standard formulation has been so good. We've just extended it, and you have enjoyed them so much.
Can we? Let's talk about the beginning of Pheromone and what it actually does. There's a lot of people that have never tuned in for your shows before. 179
natural ingredients. So we're one of the few fragrance houses that has that complex, it's a very complex fragrance. So when you look at this little fragrance pyramid, the top notes are what you get as the burst when you spray it. The middle notes are what it dries down, and then the very base is what sort of gives you that warm, lingering, sensual scent. So these are only just a handful of all the things that are in.
Is it 170?
79.
79.
Which is one of the reasons why it's the most expensive perfume in the world.
Exactly. And when I started to work on perfume, and it was at the request of all of my customers, because they wanted to know if I would make them smell as pretty as I was able to make them look. As you know, I come from cosmetics and skincare. And so I started my research, and I thought perfume began in France, but I was mistaken. It really began in ancient Egypt, where they believed that perfume evoked a behavioral response. Those are hieroglyphs in back of me, and those are perfume recipes.
No kidding.
And I had them translated and then duplicated. And they told me that I wouldn't like the duplication because I would smell old. I said, no, it's okay, I'll try, because I thought these were really secrets from a long time ago.
They were.
And I did put this on, and they were right. I smelled like an old church.
But the point of that,
old church.
But the point of it was that they lasted. 3 days, right? You couldn't get it off.
But I couldn't wash it off. It was terrible.
Thing. So it's one thing to have a beautiful perfume, it's another to have it last, because you shouldn't have to be spraying it and respraying it and wondering where your fragrance went.
It's so true. I love, and pheromone is, I mean, it's also something that really has enhanced a lot of people's sex lives. Let's just say it like it is, girls.
And there isn't any question if that's what it's meant to be. And the word pheromone actually means an organic substance used to communicate. Well, isn't that what perfume is all about? And it is sexy, and little babies even name pheromone.
And as she reworked this, when I was young, she would always give these samples to her customers and say, "Tell me what you think." Didn't tell them what it was. Or
I did my
whose it
research
was.
on people,
and
not
it
on
was.
animals. They don't buy enough.
And pheromone was the one that came back with, "I love this. My husband loves this."
And I'd like
I walked
to
down
buy
the
it.
street and people love this.
I'm showing you here too. I'm just going to show everybody the presentation if this is something you want to get now for Valentine's or
Isn't it
for
pretty?
later on down the road for Mother's Day. It's a beautiful box and a presentation that is inclusive of, if I don't mess this up, 18 individual roller balls with 18 different fragrances.
I know, and perfume just makes you, it does evoke a response, and each one of these, it can be a different mood, a different feeling, and if you're needing a little pick-me-up, here's 18 ways to do it.
and each one evokes a different response and a different story, and you will feel differently. You really will.
Let's kind of
just be so empowered, but also you'll have confidence. And you're going to enjoy how you feel when you wear these.
You're getting everything from 112 to Bombshell to Destiny. You're getting Destiny Blue, Foti Tang, Goddess, Guilty Pleasure, Pheromone, Pheromone Breeze, Pheromone Desire, Pheromone Gold, Pheromone Jasmine, Pheromone Midnight, and Pheromone Musk, plus Pheromone Pearl, Pajama Lily, and Sensual Amber, plus Sillage. You're getting 18. No picking and choosing here. It is the last show. This is your last chance to do this special spring price. Normally this was $68, still amazing price, but you can get a better price now. Free shipping, and on a fourth flex, it's $12.49. Let's start with, let's see, Guilty Pleasure, and just talk through some of the notes.
Sure, Guilty Pleasure has the rose and orchid and honeysuckle, but then in the middle, which is unusual for my mom to do, is an apricot nectar, coconut milk, and mandarin. So we almost switched a little bit of the fruit notes, and then at the very bottom is...
Girl can never have enough coconut on her body.
Well, it makes you think of Tropical Island, right?
Yes.
Guilty
Let's have a
Pleasures,
pina
all kinds.
colada.
Exactly. Sensual Amber and Madagascar Vanilla.
Ooh, I love
The
anything
base.
with vanilla.
Right?
And vanilla amplifies lust.
Does it?
Yes. You know about those.
You know what? I love that. Well, this one is Guilty Pleasure?
Pleasures, right?
Yes.
And then...
Oh, this is actually Pheromone
Pheromone
Pearl,
Pearl is
excuse
what
me.
we're next. Okay, so the pomelo and the bitter orange and the black currant. So we went with the fruit sort of edible notes in the top.
And it has a little grapefruit, and I think that gives us a little twinge in our nose.
Zest. Yeah, yeah.
And then rose and jasmine and violet in the middle notes. And then dry down with the musk,
love musk.
and the amber and the cedarwood, which gives a little bit of a woody, warm, sensual feeling with that.
all of those base
They're
notes.
so,
They're
We all
really-
like them.
Yeah.
We really do, but if you mix them together, and they have to marry, and that's
That's the
important
magic,
because
yeah.
they can be a little discordant.
Pearl was made it was designed, if you think of what a pearl would smell like, if there were such a thing as a scent to a pearl, this would be it. Glamorous, sophisticated, sexy.
Well, what I love, and I know, we can't spend the whole hour on this, even though I would love to, but we don't even have close to enough quantities. Over 800 are already ordered. I'm showing 1,100 left. So that's where we are, folks. Put a flex pay down to get this entire collection delivered, $12.49, and free shipping. I love that now people can try some of their favorite, or have their old favorites, and then try some of the new fragrances.
Absolutely.
With all 18
Or
inclusive.
create their own scent.
That's true, too. Would you like to say some hellos?
I would love to.
Charlene is on the line from Illinois.
Oh my goodness. Hi,
Hello,
Charlene. You're from our state.
Yeah.
Hi, Charlene.
I am, Marilyn. I absolutely adore you. I have watched you on TV for so long. You are so classy, so elegant, and I have worn your perfumes for over 20 years.
Oh my goodness, Charlene.
Maybe
Thank
even
you.
25. I can't tell you how many times I have walked into a client's office or been hugged by friends and relatives, and they have said, "What are you wearing?" And I have always loved Destiny. And, of course, I jumped on Pheromone Musk when it came out, and I love it. Just recently have become familiar with Foti Tang. Love that. And Pajama Lily. Love that. So I'm excited. I just ordered the Sillage. And as soon as I'm done speaking with you, I'm going to order some rollerballs for myself and my sister.
Oh, good.
And I just adore you. You are just a phenomenal, beautiful person.
We agree.
I agree, Charlene.
Thank you.
One thing I would like
Isn't
to
that nice?
ask is if you could maybe bring back some of your fabulous shower gels. I haven't seen specials on shower gels. You used to do a shower gel collection.
Oh, well, that's a good idea.
Very good
we should do
suggestion.
that.
Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, I like that, Charlene. We'll absolutely put that on the list for sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you for such a nice call and for being our wonderful client.
We do love Marilyn. We've totally agree with everything she said.
Thank you, Charlene.
Yeah. So I know this is our last show. If you're just tuning in, last show, the visit with Marilyn and Marlena. So this is your chance to load up. The prices are right. We've never done free shipping on everything.
Never.
We've never done full
Never.
flex and everything.
No.
We're doing it today. It's the beginning of the
Happy
year.
Valentine's Day.
I know, right around the corner. The item is 574974. Before we say another hello, let's talk about pheromone jasmine. Let's go through these
So
notes.
jasmine's a beautiful floral and one of the costliest oils. For instance, night blooming jasmine, which only blooms at night and has to be harvested at night, is extremely expensive to have to do that. So we balance that in the top notes with a little bit of a green scent, which is geranium, grass and ivy leaves, and then in the middle added into the jasmine, which there are different kinds of jasmine. We also added some iris and some carnation. Iris is a very hard ingredient also to keep the stability of. So another very costly one too. But my mom, you don't tell my mom she can't do it.
That's like, watch
We just
me.
do it. And then in
That's right, and I've done that. I had to fight to do pheromone. They said, you can't name it pheromone. No one will know how to pronounce it. I said, don't tell me such a thing.
And the base
Now look at it.
the base is a little bit floral too. So jasmine's beautiful and took off of the jasmine that's in the original pheromone. So
I love it when people
beautiful.
call with their favorites because we all have had our favorites
For
over the
sure.
years, and then we add to it constantly. In fact, Diana's on the lines next from
I would love to
Virginia.
say hello.
Hello, Diana. You're with Marilyn Miglin and Marlena.
Yes, I don't do well talking on the phone.
We're delighted that
calling.
you called, yes.
I did want to at least tell you that I've had the collection that you'd had with the pheromone jasmine and destiny. It was a 3-piece set.
Nice.
Several years ago. I'm still using it, and it just lasts so long and does so well. But my favorite is Destiny.
Oh,
I do
yes.
like the pheromone jasmine, but like I said, the favorite is Destiny. But when you came out now with these rollers, I've loved rollers. I haven't had rollers for years of the perfume, and so I'm looking forward to try all your different smells.
Oh, that's good, Diana. You'll
Thank you.
find a little special favorite.
And the
We-
rollers
yeah.
are, I agree with you. It's so nice to be able to keep
We
them in your
liked
little
them and thought they
cosmetic
were
bag
fun.
and your, yeah.
Exactly. They travel well too.
Destiny just seems to be one that doesn't bother anybody when I wear
You're
it.
right. You know, there are no top notes in Destiny, which
Right.
makes it
And-
very unique. There is not another fragrance like it. And,
No.
and the only
No,
thing is you
I
don't
found that
smell
out.
a great deal when you try it, when you first put it on, but later, Diana, it's very nuzzly.
Beautiful.
Nuzzly. Good
And
word.
in this, you get this Destiny Blue also.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yep.
And Destiny, to my knowledge, isn't it only available here?
It is.
Yeah, there's several in this collection that you can only get here at HSN. One of the many reasons, I mean, you're getting 18 fragrances for this price. Thank you,
But I do
Diana.
that
Diana,
Destiny.
thank
We
you.
appreciate your phone call.
Very much.
Keep ordering the collection. I know we're almost passing 1,000 here. With everybody on the lines, we still have about 500, maybe 6. So get yours, 574974. And then we put it on a flex. So X all good.